Hello and welcome to Test Complete. In this video, I will walk you through how you can use Test Complete to automate and run BDD scenarios. Behavior-driven development, or BDD, is a modern approach to software development gaining popularity amongst teams. BDD encourages the whole team, including business analysts, product owners, developers, and testers to come to a shared understanding on how an application should behave. Test Complete, in its latest release, translates the shared understanding written in plain English syntax called Gherkin into automated tests in the most straightforward way possible. With Test Complete, you can create, maintain, automate, and run your BDD scenarios. BDD scenarios are typically written in Gherkin. Test Complete offers a special editor for creating and maintaining these scenarios. You can create new scenarios, import them from a feature file on your local system, for instance, from a feature file you created for Cucumber, or import feature files from HipTest. HipTest is a continuous testing platform in the cloud that allows you to define your acceptance tests as BDD scenarios. It provides a real-time environment for designing and refactoring tests that ultimately become the living specification of your application. You can import scenarios from HipTest into Test Complete, automate, and run those tests from Test Complete itself. Let's see how it works. Create a new Test Complete project. Enter your desired project location and select the BDD tests checkbox. JavaScript and Python are our most common scripting languages. Click Next and enter your HipTest credentials. If you don't have an account, you can easily create one for free. Also, select the Remember Login Credentials checkbox. Once you're done, click Next. Now, Test Complete imports all BDD scenarios defined in your HipTest project. In HipTest, you can create both BDD and non-BDD projects. This wizard displays only BDD projects and hides the non-BDD ones. Select your project and click Finish. Test Complete now starts importing scenarios for the selected HipTest project. After the import, you can view all scenarios in the Project Explorer. Test Complete ensures that the folder structure of your HipTest project is maintained in Test Complete. This is the scenario we're going to automate. By importing scenarios, you bind your test projects to the HipTest project you selected. This means that HipTest and Test Complete are in sync. If you update a scenario in HipTest, that scenario is automatically updated in Test Complete. And it works the other way around too. If you update a scenario in Test Complete, HipTest will automatically update as well. Best practice, use HipTest for creating and editing your BDD scenarios, and use Test Complete for automation. Now, without any additional add-ons or plugins, Test Complete automatically converts your scenarios into step definitions. Each generated function is linked to a particular test step in the scenario. To create your automated tests, you can either record a script or code it manually. Now let's record a quick test. Right-click inside the first function and select Record this routine. You are now in recording mode. Launch the browser and open your test application. Stop the recording. You can see that this has been successfully recorded. You navigate to a specific web page in the browser. Let's automate one more step. Search for soccer on the website. Here is a recorded script. The word soccer is parameterized, making your test more flexible. Similarly, we can automate all the other steps. Now, in some cases, You can record a script for the entire scenario at once and then paste them in their respective functions manually. You can run this test in one of many ways. The first way is to run them from the context menu in the Project Explorer. You can either run the entire feature file or a specific scenario. Test Complete also supports running scenarios via tags if you've defined them in your feature file. When importing BDD scenarios from HipTest, Test Complete automatically creates a test item for them. So the scenario will run when you run your Test Complete project. Let's have a look. As you can see, Test Complete simulates all the user actions we recorded. After the test run is over, you can see detailed results in the Test Complete log section. Since the Test Complete and HipTest projects are connected, you can view the test run result in HipTest as well. And there you have it. You create BDD scenarios in HipTest, import them into Test Complete, automate your test steps in the scripting language of your choice, and run these tests from Test Complete or a CI tool such as Jenkins. Thank you.